Hey guys, hope you are doing well and staying safe. It's been a while, I haven't created any videos. Today we are going to create a sidebar plugin in Gutenberg editor, and then we will store its data through WordPress meta boxes. So let's see how. Alright, so as you can already see, I have created a folder and I already structured the folder with some necessary things. So it's very simple. I will just explain to you. The first thing is WP Gutenberg Sidebar .php, which is the entry file for this plugin, which is very straightforward. For now, we have just added basic comments so that WordPress can understand it as a plugin. I think I just need to change it. So let's do like WP Gutenberg Sidebar. Okay, so then what we have two folders. One is assets, and it's pretty much blank right now. There's a CSS folder and images folder. If you need something, you can just store it here. And then we have a most important folder, which is src, in where everything will be stored. I mean, in terms of React codes or Gutenberg related codes will be stored in src folder. Currently we have just index.js, which is totally blank, right? And then let's explore this package.json. So it is very basic things here. Let's change it to index.js because our main entry file will be index.js, and we have two scripts to run: npm run start and npm run build, which will respectively run these comments and these comments. So that means we need these WP scripts to be installed through npm. And for the dev dependencies, we have this, only this one, WordPress script. So now what we can do, we can just open our command line, right? Yeah, okay. And then what we can do, we can just run the npm install. So it should install all the dependencies that we need. Actually, we have just one dependencies to be installed. So let's come back when it's done. Alright, so as you can see, our installation has been done, and as you can see, this node module folders is also installed or been added into the project. Now let's run our scripts. I have just switched from default terminal to bash terminal, so it is much more easier to see. Now let's do like npm run start. Now what this command will do, this will add another folder which is build, and inside that build folder it will interpret all the required scripts into normal JavaScript format. So let's see. Alright, so as you can see, there is no error, and if we see, there is a build folder, and if we just explore the build folder, there is a couple of things. The most important things is in index.js. So as you can see, everything has been done through the webpack and the other stuffs, and through the WordPress scripts package. So we are not gonna touch anything here. The next step will be, we just need, let's close this terminal as well. We just need to enqueue that particular index.js into our plugins PHP file. So let's bring the code. I'm just copying the code because the code is already will be into the GitHub. So this is a pretty straightforward thing. So let me explain to you. So this is just a function, and inside that we are using that WP enqueue script, that is WordPress default function, and it accepts some parameters. The first one is the ID of it, so we are just using prefix Gutenberg Sidebar. Let's keep it like sidebar. Okay, and then we are just enqueuing from build, then index.js, and then the next is the dependencies of some scripts, which I will explain to you later. but let's just bear with me that we need these scripts to be as the dependent of this index.js. And finally, what we are doing, we're calling the add action, and this time the hook will be enq block editor assets, because it will be affecting into the block only, and then we are just adding this function's name. Alright, now to check it out, let's just open our console, so which is actually watching also. So then what we can do, this is our index. This is not from the build folder, this is our index from the src folder, in where we will do our all the work. So let's test it out. Let's do like alert, let's say wp Gutenberg sidebar loaded. So let's just alert it, and let's go back into our dashboard, right? And then let's go to the plugins. We first need to activate our plugins. So here it is, WP Gutenberg Sidebar plugin. So let's click on activate. Okay, it's taking time. Okay, no problem. So it's been done. Now you will not see the alert message because of that hook, because these scripts will only trigger into the Gutenberg editor area. So let's try to add a new post, and hopefully here we can see the pop-up, or we should see the pop-up. If not, yeah. So as you can see, our script is loading into in where the Gutenberg editor is loading. So that means we are in a good track. Alright, now let's go back into the editor and let's just delete this. So that's it for this first episode. We have just learned how we can set up our folder structure for this particular plugin. Into the next video or next episode, we will be seeing how we can add a sidebar into the Gutenberg editor. So see you in the next video.